From Guy Ritchie, the director of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, and Midge Got Whipped in the Bitsies. Okay, I made that one up. Comes another magical Disney fantasy that dares to ask, what if poor people had upward mobility? Aladdin, but with people this time.
When you say it like that, it's like...
You've heard all the complaints about live-action Disney remakes. They're soulless recreations, bland corporate storytelling, and cynical risk-averse cash grab.
We'll be doing that one next. But all this still tracks, even today. And I believe this pitch meeting and Honest Trailer we're watching now, it's like from like 5 years ago or something. So, yeah. It all still tracks.
Well, yeah, we should all know the deal by now. But as far as soulless cash grabs go, this one is clumsily entertaining enough to remind you how fun Aladdin is.
It's clumsy, but in a charming sort of a way.
Or at least, make you feel like you're watching Disneyland's Agrabah Sing-Along Stunt Show. Can we go to the Galaxy's Edge next? I want to assemble my own jizz flute. Welcome to Agrabah, a vaguely Middle Eastern soundstage made of parkour courses.
Soundstage, that's right.
Parkour! Parkour!
Office.
Parkour! Parkour! Parkour!
Oh my God.
Parkour! We'll add minor new additions to the famous story, like a handmaid the genie would like to friend, Jasmine's new psychic time-freezing powers, and, typical Disney forced diversity.
They say that in Scotland. Yeah, right?
But don't worry, grown-up fans. There aren't too many changes to your precious cartoon. In fact, all the characters are still two-dimensional, with a cast of unknowns, who aside from Jasmine, will definitely stay that way. Featuring an Aladdin who didn't even sand his nipples off, a Jafar who went from over-the-top snake wizard to CBD-infused snake oil salesman, and a Jasmine who doesn't need some man to do everything for her because she already had a perfectly good woman for that. Huh. Maybe she should be sold instead. At least she probably knows that bread costs money.
Take some bread.
Hey, she steal the bread.
Stealing? No, I don't have any money.
Bored? You will be until Will Smith's genie does his best to woo it up a notch.
Woo!
And don't let that teaser fool you. He's slightly less horrifying in the finished product. Watch Disney try to recapture that Robin Williams magic by casting another fast-talking 90s superstar as Big Willie throws jokes, dancing, and auto-tune at you.
To another Arabian night.
Until you use your final wish to just make him go chill out on a boat already.
I think it's time that I told you the story.
Huh. Does that mean this whole movie is just some BS Will made up to get Discount Jaden and Willow to stop complaining? Respect. So gather the family for a time-tested tale about lying your way into power. That would have been more interesting if it were about Jasmine, Jafar's rise to prominence, whatever unholy union of man and beast that gave birth to Iago.
Who's a clever boy?
Or the French guy who either wrote or stole the story of Aladdin and snuck it into his translation of 1001 Arabian Nights. But as far as a copy-pasted version of Aladdin with no Robin Williams goes, it's about as good as that could be. And apparently, that's worth something. Like $1 billion something.
No, actually it is.
The end.
It actually is.
Starring Robin Williams.
Oh, God.
I love Lamp.
DJ Jazzy Man.
Cobra!
I Dream of Jiggy. And animals playing the drums renaissance.
Oh,
the
God.
Disney Vault.
They're just not sending Arendale's best, all right, people?
A Rug's Life. And Parrots Just Don't Understand.
Okay.
Lamp, Tramp, and 3 Smoking Wishes.
You can just make the law disappear?
Please, like it never existed.
Does that apply to laws and monopolies? Asking for a friend. Good night, John Boy.
It's like, that's actually a very, very good question. See, I haven't missed anything with this one. I haven't watched this movie all the way through. I have not watched this movie all the way through. Same thing for Lion King. Haven't watched the new Mufasa yet. I heard that's better. So I will give that one a try. I couldn't get past Jasmine's first song in this movie. I was just like, oh my God. So I haven't even watched Aladdin get to the spot to get the lamp. Like that's how minimal I've watched of this movie. I just like the originals better. This is what it is. Even Little Mermaid, like I think I finished that one sort of. I mostly finished. I haven't watched Cruella. That's one. I mean, there's one other one I think I did watch. Dumbo I didn't finish. Yeah. They're just rough. They're very rough for me, and so I don't really mess with them. But we're gonna check out the pitch meeting now for this one.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking Aladdin, but in live action. Oh, I think we already have a movie called Aladdin, though. Right, so I figure we could, do it again, but in a slightly different way. Is there something wrong with the original? Absolutely not. Everybody loves it. Robin Williams is irreplaceable as the genie. Okay, but you're saying we should replace him? Oh, yeah, of course. So we just make it again?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I think people are just feeling nostalgic about the original. You know, it was so great. Is there a reason they can't just rewatch it? No, there's not. It's very easy to find. So what would be the point of taking something that people love and trying to recreate it several decades later? I mean, best case scenario, it's as good as the original. And saying that we should do it because filmmaking technology has improved isn't a valid argument. Like, should we try to repaint the Mona Lisa because we have better paints now? I just don't see why we would do this. I mean... Because money? Oh, money? I love money. Yeah. We'd make a bunch of it. So you make people feel nostalgic and they give you dollars? They do, many of them. Oh, wow. I'm all in. Fantastic. So what do we do? Do we do it like shot for shot or what? Well, no, I think we have to make a couple of things different, to justify charging people like $15 for a movie they've already seen. Oh, I have an idea. You know that scene in the original where Aladdin gives some kids a loaf of bread? Yeah. Well, maybe in this one, instead of that, he gives them some dates. Yeah, we can do that for sure. Great, and then the rest can be shot for shot, I guess. Well, I think we need to change a little more than that, make it a little longer too. Oh yeah, you think so? Yeah, I'm thinking we should slap another 30 minutes onto this thing. Oh, kids love sitting for long periods of time. That is what they're known for. Wow, and who do you think we should get to play the genie? I mean, they have some big shoes to fill. Well, I was thinking we can maybe reach out to Will Smith. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking he could bring a couple of woos and ha-has to the table. People do love those noises. Plus, we can have him do one of those end credit raps. Another one? Another one. Oh, actually, you just gave me an idea. We should get DJ Khaled to come yell DJ Khaled. Oh yeah, people love that too. People make a lot of money when that guy says his own name. I was also thinking we can make the middle part of this movie an unofficial sequel to Hitch. Oh, so Will Smith helps a guy find love? Exactly. I love it. The one thing I'm concerned about is that it might be difficult to make Will Smith actually look like a genie. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh really? Yeah, I figure we could slap a blue CGI recreation of his face on a blue CGI bodybuilder. Oh, that sounds like it might give people nightmares. Maybe, but my one problem with the original movie is that the genie didn't have a six-pack or extremely realistic nipples. What about the whole thing about him floating? Like his lower half was like smoke. Well, we'll make his lower half smoke when he's the genie, but when he takes the form of a human, he'll give himself legs. Oh, he's gonna take the form of a normal man? Oh yeah, a whole lot, because he has a crush on one of Jasmine's handmaidens. So you're saying the genie gets aroused by human women? He does, and I have extremely graphic sketches of how that can work right here. Oh, definitely don't show me those. Okay, I'll email them to you. I'll ignore it and block you. Well, okay then. Anyway, I was thinking we could also get Guy Ritchie to direct this. Oh, why him? So he can do that speed up and slow down effect once or twice. Does he have experience with musicals? I think he directed a Madonna music video, back at the turn of the century. Works for me. Great. And what about Jafar? What's going on with him? Oh, well, you know how in the original he was a scary older man with a deep, intimidating voice like, soon I will be the Sultan. Yeah, a classic villain. People love him. Exactly. So what I'm thinking is we could, go the opposite way with it. What? Yeah, we get a way younger guy with a soft little voice like, soon I will be the Sultan. That sounds significantly less intimidating. Oh, it will be, but this way we could cast somebody young who's gonna look good on a magazine cover. Why would we want that? So we can get hot Jafar trending. That's free promotion. Oh, profiting off of thirsty people is tight. Yeah, it is. And what's going on with Jasmine in this one? Oh, profiting off of thirsty people is tight. Yeah, it is. And what's going on with Jasmine in this one? Oh, well, we're gonna tweak her story a bit and make it so that she actually wants to be the Sultan. Oh, very progressive and empowering. We're gonna give her this big new song called Speechless, where she sings about how she won't be silenced. Wow, how did the other characters react to that? They won't. She sings it to herself in her imagination. She's the only one who can hear her big song about not being silenced. That's right. Well, okay then. And when is this gonna happen in the movie? Right when Jafar takes over and has her taken by the guards. She has time to sing a big song? Well, the movie's literally gonna stop so she can have a little music video. Oh yeah, I guess we need to shove it in there somehow. And after her song, she's gonna give a big speech to the guards and convince them not to follow Jafar, even even know he's the new Sultan. And Jafar just lets her do that. He does. He just sits there. I guess he was moved by the song. The one she sang alone in her head. That's the one. Wow. And so yeah, there's gonna be this big climax to the movie. Like Jafar is gonna teleport Aladdin over to him. Oh wow, I can't wait to hear him do the evil reprise of that song Prince Ali. Oh, he's not gonna do that. Is he gonna turn into a giant cobra? He's not, no. Is Jasmine gonna get stuck in a big hourglass? No, no. So what's gonna happen? Well, Jafar's birdie, no. Reprise of that song Prince Ali. Oh, he's not gonna do that. God. Is he gonna turn into a giant cobra? He's not, no. Is Jasmine gonna get stuck in a big hourglass? Parts. No, no. So what's gonna happen? Well, Jafar's bird Iago is gonna become a bigger bird. Is that more menacing than a giant cobra? It is if you're scared of large birds. I was a little freaked out by Sesame Street growing up. Same here. So he's gonna chase Jasmine and Aladdin. I thought you said Jafar can teleport people over to him. Yeah, but he's gonna go with this big bird strategy instead. Well, okay then. And is Iago gonna have a fun personality like in the original? No, not at all. He's pretty much a normal parrot. Oh, do we know anyone who can voice a bird?
Do we? Do we? Yeah. Alan Tudyk is he's the guy. He's the guy for characters that just make certain noises and droids and Star Wars. He's a great actor. I really do enjoy him though, but that's kind of where he's going here. I don't know if I'll ever watch this one. None of these movies entice me to be like, yeah, I need to watch that. I need to check that one out. Mulan, even I did watch all of Mulan. That's the one. I watched all that one. That was a mistake. None of these have risen to the occasion of being anywhere near the quality or bringing on that nostalgic feeling of the originals in almost any way. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of those, or if you felt nostalgic on one that you've watched, let me know. But favorite part from these, let me know in the comments below. Which one won for you too? I don't know. Probably Pitch Meeting, but I'm not sure. Australia had some good moments later on, but Pitch Meeting was funny throughout, so it would be Pitch Meeting. This was a good one. But your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know your favorite moment from this, and also I guess you could let me know your favorite live action Disney movie, if you have one. I don't, but let me know if you have one in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Subscribe, like the video if you haven't done so yet, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.